Let's talk about judging and perceiving. And you might remember this is about how you prefer to live your life. People with a preference for judging like to live their lives in an organized way, so they tend to get irritated or stressed when they have to work with people who they would see as disorganized, or for organizations that they would see as disorganized. And often they particularly dislike having to do things quickly at the last minute, because to their mind, why wasn't it all sorted out earlier? Whereas people with a preference for perceiving, conversely, who like to be flexible, are more stressed by working with people who they see as inflexible, or organizations which are very set procedures, and by making decisions before they have to, because people with a preference for perceiving like to keep information coming in, like not to make a decision if they need to, because the situation could change on an ongoing basis. What has tended to happen in the current situation is that those people with a judging preference, if they had to suddenly work from home, as happened to many of us, that sudden change in routine can be quite upsetting, but if they can get back in a routine quite quickly, that can be really helpful for them. Often, there doesn't seem to be for them any separation of work from home when they start to work from home, and they do like to have that separation so they can create their workspace. It is very much their workspace and they're working in it, and home is another room or a different part of a room. That can be really helpful as well. People with a perceiving preference, actually, some of them quite welcomed initially the change in routine because it's different and it allows to be flexible. If it is, as it for me at the moment, a lovely sunny day outside, they can go and spend their time outside and do the work later. They're not tied down to regular working hours. But even for perceiving people, there are downsides. People who have a perceiving preference often like to be quite playful at work. There's no separation between work and play, and it's more difficult to be playful or light-hearted with colleagues when you're doing things via Zoom or via Skype or remotely in other ways. And eventually working from home starts to become a routine, and they feel they have a lack of variety and spontaneity.